Folks, welcome to Pasadena, California, and the beautiful Rose Bowl, home to the UCLA Bruins. This is a setting so beautiful, so perfect, it almost looks like a movie set. We have a mid-season matchup of two teams that have earned top 25 rankings, so a good test for both teams with playoff implications on the line. As we'll see the number 12 team in the country, the Michigan State Spartans, taking on the number 1 team in the land, the UCLA Bruins. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. The Spartans will kick it away to start us off. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. And the return man runs out of bounds. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Not able to hook up there. Incomplete.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
So second down after the incompletion. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. And the pass is complete to the tight end. The tackle is made very near midfield. Good enough for a first down.
It's a first down here by this UCLA offense. Nice timing between the quarterback and the receiver to be able to get those yards and keep the sticks moving. Good job also of just feeling the defense's coverage and making a quick decision to get that ball out.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? And there's the handoff. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Inside the 35-yard line. And they tackle him, but not before a huge gain down near the 26.
Here early in the game, the defense right away realizes what they're up against. Having an opportunity to move this receiver around to give him a chance to get out in space are the plays that can really cause a defensive coordinator headaches.
And the Bruins pick up enough yardage to get a fresh set of downs. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Oh, and a chance at an interception in the end zone. Could not quite hold on to the ball. It's going to be 2nd down. Incompletion sets up a 2nd down. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see as an offense to open up a football game. Everything seems to be working, whether they're running the football, as we saw right there, able to protect, throw the football with timing and rhythm, everything on full display for this offense to let this defense know they could be in for a long day.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. He's moving out of the pocket. Oh, the pass is picked off. Going the other way, can they catch him? Across midfield. The 30. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Spartans. And the defense joins the party with a pick 6. And the interception taken to the house. A pick 6 potential game-changing play there.
Yeah, nothing gets a defense, and especially a defensive coordinator, more fired up than a pick 6. And let's not forget, give credit to some of those other defenders for making some key blocks to spring that touchdown loose.
He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Tackle at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. the Bruins offense is back out on the field. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly mistake last time, a pick six. It's a run. The running back's got it. Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's that defense shifting again. Can they chase him down? He's past the 30. At the 10 now. Touchdown, UCLA. No chance to catch him. And they get set now to try the PAT. And it's up and good. Here's the kickoff team now, set to move this one away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Brown. And he steps out of bounds at the 15. That's where they'll start the drive. And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. The back's got it. He moves the ball across the 20 to the 22.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
The senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
He's tackled short of the 30, but that's good enough for a first down.
Well, it's a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
And the Spartans getting set on 1st and 10. They'll run it here. The running back has the ball. And that is a first down gain. Moves the ball to the 40.
Well, the scouting report on this running back was that he is an elite ball carrier, and he is proving to be that here early in this game. These first few carries, not only the strength, but the quickness and acceleration to get upfield and get positive yards on display.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Gets into space at the 50. They get him down, but he crosses midfield, spot the ball to 44.
Well, it's a nice job of picking up the first down by this Michigan State running back. Chris, you think back over the years, think of how many good backs we've seen wear these colors for Michigan State. Going back to Lorenzo White, guys like T.J. Duckett, Le'Veon Bell, Javon Ringer, always a good back in East Lansing.
The clock is running last minute in a very entertaining first quarter of play. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Powering through. And they finally stop it, but a decent gain that time.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces a defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards, didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense that they better defend this style of play moving forward.
Crucial third down play right here. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. And the ball is picked off. He's got some room and some blockers here. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Boy, Chris, he hesitated just enough to give the defense a chance to get in position and come up with a big turnover.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Tailback takes the handoff again. Breaks loose at the 40. Finally goes out of bounds, but a big play by this offense on the final play of the first quarter. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. And someone on the line there moved a bit early. Offense gets a 5-yard penalty. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Penalty makes it first and long. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Offense looking to throw the ball. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. Heavy pressure, he lets it go. And he just throws it away incomplete. Didn't see anybody open. Going to bring up second down.
Well, the pass rush does a good job of chasing him out of the pocket. He's trying to buy some time looking downfield, but he better be careful being too patient. He gets hit as he throws his football, and it falls incomplete.
And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. A big hit by the linebacker. Physical tackle there, big versus big.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. That moves the football inside the 40, and it's another first down.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. They look to throw it here on second down. The pocket breaking down. A throwaway there. Gave up on the play, but now it's going to bring up third down. Seventh play of the drive coming up. Receiver in motion now. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Brought down to the 22. It's a first down, very near the red zone now.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
The Bruins starting a new series here on 1st and 10. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. And it's incomplete. He just missed his target, overthrowing it.
That ball just seemed to sail on it. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
Looking to chuck it again. And he'll loft it to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Bruins. So they reach the end zone after a marathon march. How about the execution in that drive, Kurt?
Well, I know a lot of times people get excited for the big plays. They're fun to watch. But what's impressive to me is an offense that can put together a long drive and then finally cap it off with a touchdown. That way you don't have to always rely on the big plays. That's a great drive.
And he knocks through the PAT. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Bringing it out, it's Brown. Tackle at the 13, not great field position to start the drive. And the Michigan State offense is back out on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Bringing pressure. Easy throw to a wide-open receiver downfield. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. They don't block the defensive end and shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. And that pass rush has trapped him. It's a sack.
This is good pressure by the defense, but it just felt like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a little bit too long, which allowed the defense to get home.
Third down here. Time for perhaps one more play before the 2-minute warning. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Grab behind the line. It's Brown. They don't convert. In fact, he's tackled for a loss on that third down play. And the Spartans will bring their punt team on the field now. Running it back. It's Tuggle. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. And the UCLA offense takes the field. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. Handing off on the draw play.
Well, the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Second down after that previous play. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. So the offense faces a third and manageable here from the 25-yard line. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide. The Bruins hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. Offense switches it up here, looking to throw the ball now. Catch made on the left side. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. The coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And Frank,
here's a shot toward the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone. And he's got some open field ahead. It's a big return off the INT. They steal their offensive possession.
Boy, just a drive killer right there, Chris. And he didn't seem to throw that ball with much confidence. Just put it up for grabs, and the defense comes down with it.
And the Michigan State offense is back out on the field. Backed up this close to the end zone in the final minute. Let's see if they just decide to take care of the football and look for the second half. And it's incomplete. Even in a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. And the quarterback dropping back, using his legs on the scramble. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look. They'll make an adjustment before this important play. Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And a sophomore making an impact play. And the defense will spend their second timeout here to make some adjustments. The Spartans bring their punt team onto the field. They're going to kick it away for the second time. This will be fair caught at the 30. Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Moving the receiver around pre-snap. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Looking for his back. Finds an open target on the left side. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Defense is coming after him. And that one's incomplete with just 7 seconds left on the clock.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. And sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
Breaking free at midfield. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. Minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Bruins will kick this away to get the second half going. And here's the return from inside the 5. He steps out at the 22, and that's where the drive will begin. And the Michigan State offense is back out on the field. First play of the second half is a handoff. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
Well, let's give credit to the offensive line here. They went with a run blitz. The offensive line sees it, picks it up, gives them enough room to pick up some solid yards.
Tailback with another carry. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
Well, this is exactly where you find out what you're made of as a team. When you're trailing coming out of the half, how do you respond? Well, we know how this running back's going to respond. What a statement to get this second half started.
And that run is good for first down yardage. A new set of downs for this offense. Looking for a gap. It's Robinson. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Oh, a reverse. Jukes to get past the man. They get the senior to the ground, but it's a nice run there.
You know, we're seeing this more and more where wide receivers are getting involved in the running game, both here in college and also up in the NFL. I think it's due to plays like this one right here, and it's not going to change anytime soon. Excellent play call.
And the Spartans churn out another first down. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. They're going to run it here. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kurt.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. They're going to scramble now. So the scramble comes up short, and now this offense facing a 4th down play.
Love to see quarterbacks try to keep a play alive. He gave it everything he had here. He came up short of the first down. Boy, he gave him a chance.
Kick is up and no good. And after the miss, still down by 7.
Boy, this guy's usually more reliable than this. I thought that was going to be an easy field goal and 3 points, but instead, he misses, so you walk away with nothing.
That goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8. Brings up 2nd down. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Takes the toss, testing the right side here. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Now from the 40, the offense faces a 3rd and long to keep this drive going. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Cannot connect, incomplete, and now 4th down. Now, 4th down. The Bruins will send their punt team onto the field. He's on to kick it away, helping his team with field position. They'll kick it away here. Oh, and he's got a crease here. Look out. Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. And the Michigan State offense is back out on the field. No doubt the last drive was deflating. They had to settle for a field goal attempt, but missed it. Takes the ball, tries the right side here. Oh, what a move. Tackle up near midfield at the 48.
Man,
Second down.
it's a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. But I love to see that offensive line win the battle at the line of scrimmage.
Here's the 2nd down play. The coordinator moves to a heavy blitz look here. Ball handed off. And the Spartans pick up enough yardage for a fresh set of downs.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
On first down, they'll keep their running game churning.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Now they'll switch it up, looking to throw the ball here. Hit as he released it. He's a wide-open receiver, complete. He's out of bounds after a nice gain, and finally, a spark of light from this offense.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
The defense better regroup after that big gainer. It's first and goal just outside the 5. Looking for some space. It's Robinson. And the defense wraps him up. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on second and goal. Oh, it's snapped to the back. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
When they get stopped here on second down, it's going to bring up a third and goal situation. And from this far back out, wouldn't be surprised to see them go through the air. Just don't want the quarterback to take a sack here. Make sure he gets the ball out of his hands quickly.
Offense moving backwards here, a long way from the goal line now. Third and goal, looking to throw for it. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. And the defense wraps him up quickly. Got about 5 yards of the completion, but now it's fourth down. The offense will line up, chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Michigan State.
Well, we've watched this guy all year, and we know that he is a threat when they get down inside that 5-yard line. It's fourth down and goal. The defense just did not anticipate that this guy's legs could hurt him, and they did for a touchdown.
And the extra point was up and good. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. This should be the last play of the quarter coming up. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Oh, the defense has him behind the line. A tackle for loss, and that'll do it for the third quarter.
And after 3, we are all tied up.
Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. He'll take a deep shot here. And he is wide open for a huge gain. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Touchdown, UCLA. And they claim the lead here in the final quarter.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You give the ball to the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
PHC is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the fourth quarter. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Fielded in the end zone. It's Brown. Tackled at the 12. The coach pushes him left that one in the end zone. And the Michigan State offense is back out on the field. Offense will keep it on the ground here. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Not much on that play. Brought down short. And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop. The offense pinned back. Pitches to the back. They've got him behind the line. The option fools no one. So here we go. Down one score. They're going to go for it on fourth down. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Lets it go quickly. Oh, that one's picked off. It's a pick and a long return before finally being taken down.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the...
And he gets to the end zone.